Okay, hey guys, we are finally somehow in the draft and we're ready to get this final underway between Scythe and Invasion Esports in the Join Dota League Season 2, the actual last game to finish up the last season, which should have ended in June or something, but then TI happened and scheduling issues and what have you, but we are here finally. My name is Coacher and I am joined by Booney.
Good day, guys.
Oh man, just had some delays, but now in the draft, I guess there is
Finally.
one ban that's not as common, the Viper, but
No Naga ban.
no Naga ban. Yes, that's no respect to Miracle, although if you pick up the Naga this early on, especially nowadays, you might just get heavily punished.
Yeah, she's gonna get countered.
But they start with a Faceless Void, so it's like no surprise to be honest.
Let's go with Skyrath Mage Tidehunter now.
Might be. Guess like Razor is one option as well. Kechik Imba plays it quite a lot. Or I guess most people do, but
Razor is in every game.
oh man. Well, he's a strong hero and it's really good against Faceless Void as well overall. Just getting a static link into Chronosphere so he can't do as much, and Eye of the Storm even damages through the Chronosphere even if you get stuck in it, so would be a good pickup, I think.
Yeah, it should be a good decision, but what is this Banderino Scythe actually planning on playing with this lineup?
I mean, I guess they're just going for the standard way they used to play, or
4 Protect 1?
it might be. I do think they might be going a little bit more aggressive though. Not just completely for Protect 1, just... I mean, if the Faceless Void, for example, is an offlaner, then that already in itself is a semi-core, so...
Maybe it's going to be Miracle Void.
It's not out of the question for sure, but if you have a Faceless Void, I don't think you just want to AFK farm the entire time. And actually Invasion Esports starting with a Nature's Prophet, what do you actually think of that?
I have no idea. Actually, the Void is a decent split pusher, but he can easily get caught out by the Void. Now we got a Tidehunter. These are 2 offlaners already.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the Tidehunter can be played in the mid lane if they want to as a support. Nature Prophet can be in mid lane, maybe just straight out start in the jungle. It hasn't been done for a long time, at least I haven't seen, so just a dedicated Nature's Prophet jungle. But it can be done.
I don't think it is happening at all. And now comes the Skyrath Mage.
Oh, so who saw that coming? Faceless Void and Skyrath together.
It's a very rare combination. I think we should be surprised.
Indeed.
God.
We only see it in what, like 60% of the games? And the other times Faceless Void is just banned. Yeah, but I mean, at the moment you can't really tell which lineup or which draft is stronger because all of those 4 heroes are just solid.
Yeah, it's just standard. I wanna see something special like a Phantom Assassin out of...
I know Invasion
Miracle.
Esports overall like to run Templar Assassin quite a lot, although at the moment, especially being on the Radiant side I guess, and with the heroes that they have picked up already, I mean, Nature Prophet or Tidehunter probably, one of those has to end up in the mid lane, doesn't it?
Well, then I think it will be Nature's Prophet mid lane, most likely. But the problem is, Tidehunter gets countered by Skyrath, Nature's Prophet gets fucked by Skyrath, and why is there an Omni Knight and the Dragon Knight ban?
Well, Dragon Knight is a tanky hero, hard to bring down, and as well as just helps with the pushing with the Nature Prophet, I guess. But Omni Knight? Oh wow, I have no idea. Scythe, maybe they love to play that hero nowadays. I mean, no clue.
Well, actually, Omni Knight is one of the heroes that synergizes very, very good with Faceless Void. Because the Void can just skip his BKB and go for ultra damage items, and with Repel you can just jump around and kill everything. Now we got a Rubik to steal the Chronosphere or Arcane Bolts or Mystic Flares. They don't really expect this pick out of them, but, well, they went for it. This is a hero I guess they like to play and like to pick up, so let's hope they do well with the Rubik. He's very situational nowadays because he's so defensive.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it may have been like at least a little a block pick, so to say. Just don't want to give the Rubik away, and didn't just have the space to dedicated ban towards it. I'm not too sure, but overall Rubik, like you said, is a little bit defensive as well. Telekinesis, a pretty solid stun, but does no damage, so you have to get a few levels, like level 3, you have the Fate Bolt up to level 2 to just actually go for proper kills, unless you have the other heroes to just provide a nuke for you.
You noticed Rubik is missing one of his spells in the hero screen?
And you don't need an ultimate.
What can... Wow, this is gonna be such a tanky lineup.
Wow, indeed. And at the moment, Invasion, they have nothing to actually bring down the Bristleback, just...
I would love to see a life stealer out of them. Naix is very strong against Bristol, he's quite decent against Void, and he can just completely ignore the Skyrov Mage.
Yeah, I mean, unless you get Ancient Shield, of course, but... And with the Tidehunter, that would be a carrier as well for them, just Tidehunter with a Blink Dagger, Infest Bomb, and of course just investing into Nature's Prophet.
Yeah, also Rubik with Blink Dagger.
Yeah, could be done that way as well. Although I guess most teams don't even regard the Lifestealer at all as a viable pick, or... I mean, at TI4 there was, I think, like, Newbie was almost the only one to play it.
Yeah, Hao was running it a lot, and he was running it very successfully against Deathball.
Yeah, so... In Invasion, maybe, just maybe they will go for that hero. If not though, are there any alternatives that might fit their lineup?
Well, there's a lot of open space for them. Invasion needs another support, Scythe needs another support, and we're most likely going to see a Nyx Assassin for either team, because the Nyx counters the Nature's Prophet pretty hard, and the Nyx also counters the Skyrov Mage really hard. Something else I'd like to see would maybe be a core Rubik against Scythe, because Bristleback gets screwed over, Skyrov gets screwed over, but here they go with the Death Prophet as their third core, so it's going to be a safe lane, Death Prophet most likely, Tidehunter off lane, and Nature's Prophet mid lane.
Yeah, and actually, Nature's Prophet mid lane, you just get the guaranteed levels, which allows you to go for that early push already, just helping out other lanes. Maybe when maxing out Teleport has been done every now and then. So, I like the Death Prophet overall. That will also just make them have a hero that once you have your ultimate activated, even if you get chronoed up, the Exorcism can still kill the enemies. But Scythe, picking up a Lich, and I want to say it's definitely not a bad pick at all. Extra armor to the towers, Exorcism does less damage, extra armor to the heroes of course as well, so just mitigating the damage output of Invasion, and when the Exorcism isn't killing off Scythe, what is at the moment?
I don't think they have any potential to kill the Bristleback unless it's a Death Prophet facing him directly.
And this Bristleback, unless he gets shut down early, might exactly just happen what you said.
The Lich is very good against the Death Prophet.
Yeah, I have to say it's a really good pickup. The one issue though I have with their current lineup is they literally have 0 proper stuns.
Chronosphere.
Yeah, but man, it's an ultimate. Yes, well, mini stun from the Chain Frost first bounce.
Now look at Invasion, they only have the telekinesis and nothing else as well.
Oh, well,
they have some crowd control with the silence and the sprout, but it's not really counting as disables.
And I've just seen it way too many times happening. You go for a lineup that, yes, you have a pretty decent amount of burst and what have you, especially Ancient Seal into Lich's Frost Blast and Chain Frost. It can be extremely devastating, especially bouncing around in the Chronosphere. But, for example, a Tidehunter, he is pretty damn tanky himself, so he might just go for YOLO TP out like half of the time because there's no stun. Or Faceless Void, of course, just bash luck RNGs to help.
A good pickup for Invasion. Oh, they go for the Visage. I love that hero. I'm really looking forward to see how he's going.
The Bristleback Quill Sprays kind of wreck the Familiars, don't they?
Yeah, but the Lich ultimate bounces off the Familiars and doesn't deal damage.
Well, that's true enough. So, I guess the Familiars will have their good side here and their bad ones.
Yeah, if you remember, after the patch hit with the Aghanims upgrade, that Lich ultimate bounces indefinitely. There were videos floating around where Visage birds were carrying like 5 or 6 Lich ultimates at the same time, bouncing between them.
Oh, people just do crazy stuff.
Retarded stuff. Or the Bloodseeker, like spawning 20 NPC heroes, bringing them low HP, and then sprinting around the map with 1.8k movement speed.
Holy crap.
It was hilarious.
And it's sick when you just surpass the hasted movement speed. It's just too fast, man, too fast.
You can't even control your hero anymore, it's just too fast. The engine can't handle it properly.
Wow, and Scythe, they're the ones going for TA, so more minus armor coming out, really easy Roshan's for them. And
X-Redem playing Scarab Mage, Chibix playing the TA, I think it's gonna be a Miracle Void.
it sure looks like it at the moment, and they can actually run like, or do you think that they're gonna run like a Faceless Void Skydive safe lane and Lich Bristleback off lane with TA mid?
I think it's actually gonna be a Lich TA mid and Bristleback off lane with Scarab and Faceless on top lane. Or safe lane in this case, not top lane.
Well, we will see. It's always nice if you have just many laning options, just to kind of catch your enemy off guard.
Yeah, Kyoji Kimba is going to play the Death Prophet. It's gonna be Death Prophet mid and Core Tidehunter?
Yeah, ADTR usually used to be the support player at the very least, so I guess with them having a stand-in, it might swap around a little bit, because I definitely don't see a Rubik or a Visage being a core instead of Tide.
Core Visage could be a thing and can be a thing. It's a very good counter for Faceless Void, but I don't think they're going to go for an exotic strat here in the finals.
Yeah, it's best to just play it safe, play to your own strength, not go for something crazy. There's a pretty decent amount of money on the line as well. It should be, I think, around 2k for the winner, I want to say. It's not guaranteed, I have no idea what the actual prize pool is, but I know that Anuxi donated 1,500 herself already to each division. So it's probably around 1,500 to 2,000 for the winner, probably.
That's something you can work with.
Indeed you can, and well, just a pause as always. Sorry, 1 minute lecturing somebody.
I don't even.
Because no Naga? Yes. Like, why you draft so bad? Where's my Naga?
Hashtag shots fired.
But I guess we can just go over the lineups now. As for Invasion, on the Radiant side, Ghost will be playing the Nature's Prophet, FC on the Visage, ADTR up on the Tidehunter, leaving the stand-in OK to play the Rubik, and Kechik Imba on the Death Prophet.
Alright, I'm going to introduce Scythe. We have Miracle playing the Faceless Void, Polos on the Bristleback, Copy O, which should be...
They said it's Kai from First Departure.
Ah, it's Kai. Chibix playing the TA, and we have X-Freedom, aka DPG, playing the Skyrav Mage.
So, just based on the draft purely, not the lanes, not anything else, just who do you think has the upper hand?
I actually enjoy Scythe's draft more, but Scythe has no disable.
I mean, the Temper Assassin, he's gonna... At least there's not too much kite coming around from Invasion, I guess, just...
Actually, they can kite a lot with Sprout, with Telekinesis, with Familiar Stun.
Yeah, but they probably won't be able to use it on, like, all of it on one hero, at least. They don't have, like, AoE, massive slows or anything.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But just pop in Ravage and kill everybody while the Ravage stun lasts, so no problem.
I just zoomed in on the shopkeeper. What am I doing?
Man, you're... No homo, man. No homo.
The shopkeeper actually has a name. He's called Version. What?
What?
I think I bugged something. Hold on. Let me try this again.
Where do you see the shopkeeper's name even?
Go into the first person mode and then click on the shopkeeper.
Okay, let me try. Oh, don't run away from the shop. Ooh,
He's called Version.
version. 150 HP.
Invulnerable, 1 attack damage. I didn't even know you could do this.
Yeah, it's wow. All I knew that you can just click on the ages, but you can click on that without the showcase mode as well.
Yep. Didn't know you can click on the shopkeeper.
Oh wow, what? The dire courier? What the hell? Some octopus with a...
It's a TI4 courier.
Oh. His eyes are really big.
Very, very shocking. But he's got a telescope for his name, so you gotta believe that he's a smart octopus.
100% guaranteed. If you have a telescope, you're a smart person. Man, these poses. Now we have it disconnect as well on Getchikima's Death Prophet.
Dum, da, dum.
So we're 40 minutes after the initial start time. We did manage to get through the draft at the very least. The draft probably was around 10 minutes, I want to say.
What a horrible game right now.
I mean, I just hope that Invasion won't like completely deathball this out and have like a 25 or maybe even less of a game. It's like, usually the more you wait, the shorter the game somehow.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a final, so I hope they're going to play longer than 10 minutes.
And the European final was pretty nice. Had all the
Yeah.
makings of a final, so I actually predicted that this game is gonna end 2-1 as well. It can just go to either side, I think.
Yeah, the game started again, and now look at Invasion. There's 5 men smoking up early on.
And they're 3-man smoking, man. 3-man smoking.
No, 4 men smoking.
3-man smoking.
No, the treant counts as a hero.
Okay then, fine.
The boots
Those
first.
rules are silly. Oh, they're gonna go check for a level 1 Roche or no? They just placed down a ward. In theory, Scythe, they could have gone for it with the Vicious Nasal Goo and Meld, if they really wanted to. Ice Armor somebody up to just tank it up.
And Refraction. No, Meld, yeah, we need Meld, sort of.
But it definitely could have been done. I mean, Ice Armor up the Faceless Void who has a Stout Shield and 4 base armor. Or even the Bristleback maybe, so... Of course, it's just such an extremely risky thing.
They're faking Roshan? What? What? What are they doing?
Next level plays. And actually, X-Freedom, he started with Boots of Speed as well. So might mean that he just wants to heavily go on the aggressive.
What the hell is X-Freedom doing? they're body blocking Roshan.
They want to just get Roshan mad early on. It's like, oh yeah, get revved up, so they'll come just back later to kill it when it's angry. I don't know why I would want to get it angry before you go for the kill though, so... But we do see the lanes now. It's actually Miracle offlane together with Kai on the Lich. So... It's going to be Bristleback just safe lane farming, and I guess Skyraf Mage kind of roaming around with his boots.
This is something interesting. I think that the Lich is transferring into the... Oh, the Skyraf Mage is transferring to the mid.
Oh, but Polos in huge trouble. Okay, comes in with FC. He already got slowed down by a Gush as well. He's pretty tanky, but telekinesis up. Can he actually make the escape now? No points into Bristleback, but there's the soul assumption, and... Okay, with the last right click. But Bristle, even without the single point into Bristleback, he still took so long to die.
What the 322 move.
And now X-Freedom comes in, but unfortunately a little bit too late, so good start for Invasion at the very least.
Actually, they're going for X-Freedom now.
Oh, they get the telekinesis as well, Grave Shield, they don't have it yet of course, but the guys should be enough to get the slow. Soul Assumption to follow up, and easy secondary kill.
Easy rares right now.
Sure looks like it, at least for the time being. And man, what? Spectators? Don't talk. Very nice. Very good. It's good, yes. But...
Spectator Reno, please no talker Reno. Signed Bulldog.
Yeah. Bam, admin! Show them how it's done!
Malaria is such a nice game. No chatting!
But looking at the other lanes at the moment, Miracle actually went for a Portman Shield as well, so... If at any point in time Kai wants to leave the Faceless Void alone, he can easily do so. Of course, Nature's Prophet will have a small level advantage.
Yeah, but the Void still should bash the Faceless... the Nature's Prophet. Oh god, what am I talking?
And
Look at the
he's
top
actually
lane.
moving out at the moment as well. I mean, he's level 2. That's all he needs for
Does
rotation.
Kareth Mage may go for a kill here on the
Holy
Rubik?
crap. I think he's gonna get it quite easy as well, Rubik. No mana for his stun, already in cooldown as well as it is. Even with the boost of speed, you can't really outrun a haste. Arcane bolts and yes.
He wouldn't even have needed the Arcane Bolt. But he's getting juked a bit by OK here.
Oh, but they place it. Actually, this observer placement at the moment from Scythe, it prevented it from getting sentried.
Mm.
I don't know if they had an idea that the sentry was placed there. Maybe the Kareth Mage saw it before.
Why are 3 people telling us to stop chatting?
I have no idea. Everybody wants the authority, man. Respect
Yeah.
my authority!
Signed, Eric Cartman.
Indeed. You got the reference, man. You got the reference.
I'm such a South Park geek, I might get almost every reference you're bringing up.
Man, I don't watch it all that much, so... I used to, but that was ages ago. But looking at the last hits in the mid lane, for example, Kimbo actually is winning against Temper Assassin so far, 15-5 compared to 11-5. I guess the Temper Assassin can't really do too much against the Death Prophet as it is, just creep swarm up and farm.
Mm. This is something very spectacular happening right now. Because Scythe is just feederinoing in. They don't really bother.
Well, it's not like it's going that bad for them. Yes, they gave away 2 kills early on, but they got 1 in return as well as Miracle on the Faceless Void, just the highest last hitter in the game. So it's probably all good in their books. Still Bristleback getting some decent levels, although last hits. I mean, I would actually would have expected ADTR to have more on the Tidehunter by this time.
I think he's not really going for last. Just look at the skill build. He's not going for ancient stacking either.
He's going for the bows. I farm, I get Ravage and just get kills. I don't need last hits. Well, he just got the Gush early on to actually get the kill on Bristleback, and
Yeah,
thanks
and
to the Gush they got it on.
He missed like 5 last hits on the top lane just as I was watching.
Oh, but Poloson might be in trouble now. Okay, coming in with FC, they have the Soul Assumption level 2 as well. Even Ghost is TPing in now, and should be an easy kill. Gushed up, Soul Assumption, a few right clicks, and Magic Stick actually keeps him alive for a little while longer, but that's all it does. And mid lane Chipix, with the help of X Freedom, they get the counter kill, so 1 for 1.
Yeah, and it's a mid lane for an off lane. I think it's a better trade for Scythe right now.
But Scythe, they might lose their tier 1 for it. The Nature's Call already level 3, so 4 treants and oh, really nice micro, just getting 1 treant to divert the creep wave.
Yeah, but now he messes up the micro.
All is fine, it's intentional. And oh no, ADTR missed the last hit on the tower.
That siege creep is just too strong.
Carty the siege creep.
Carty the
Catapult.
Yeah, catapult, right. Hefla always calls these things siege engines.
Well, they are in theory.
Mm. Then I still call them catapults, no matter what happens.
By the way, do you think Chipix on the TA is gonna go for a Hand of Midas at this point? He has 1.4k in the bank, hasn't purchased
No,
up.
he just spent 1k gold for power treads, I think.
No, man.
No face boots, he's going for face boots.
And even a magic wand as well, so... No
Yep.
Midas, no greed.
Magic wand is mandatory when playing against the Death Prophet in mid lane.
And magic wand is always mandatory, best item in game. Invasion, every one of their heroes needs to get the magic stick against Bristleback and even Skyrock Mage. But mid lane, oh man, Chibix, he's not gonna be a happy TA for long. The courier is coming in as well. He has face boots now, so actually might be able to outrun them, or nope. Gosh, stop, Grave Shield there as well. Okay, he's coming in from the other side.
They don't have detection, Just meld out.
What? Nope, he's not trying for it.
This would have been...
Well, you could have anchor smashed still.
Yeah, if he just melded right away, he wouldn't have gotten a lot of burst damage. But I think he didn't know that...
Yeah, he was like, come on, they're coming with like 4 to 5 heroes, they must have detection ready. But there's another haste run on X Freedom. Does he really want to go in like that though?
He actually ganks up upon okay.
And
the Frost Armor Tower is doing his work.
yeah, it's enough to just make Invasion back off at the moment, so...
Yeah, because it just hard counters the tree and push.
And Ice Armor, it's only level 1 as well at the moment, so... It's just gonna get more and more annoying.
Look at the stacking that's going on right now. quadruple stack happening for the big camp. And this is Bristleback's farming time now.
Yeah, well, he needs it badly as well because he's 22-0. Although the Tidehunter is 19-3 in comparison. But Miracle, man, fighting it up against ADTR. Anchor Smash, of course, just doing its work. Minus 54 damage.
That's
but
poor
okay,
point.
Telekinesis can actually get in range. The Gush is there as well. They think like, okay, guys, we missed the first second of initiation, so let's not go for it at all.
The problem is that the supports are a bit underleveled for invasion right now.
Yeah, we're all having server lag. I was like, is it only me? But no, just Southeast Asia. But they want to go again, or do they? FCFC, he's at the sidelines. Oh, they can't even pause. What?
Singapore server, please.
Oh man, I actually haven't had it for a long time, but every time the Ruby comes in like that, I'm like, they want to go for the telekinesis, they want to try for the kill, but
the
not
Ruby
happening. Oh,
now getting auto-attacked, and they disengage on the Void.
3 versus 1, not favorable odds. Of course, Lich is hanging around at the vicinity as well.
Oh, Chivix thought about going against Ghost here, but then he decided to abandon it and go farm mid lane again.
Yeah, but Ghost now with the double damage rune, he's actually rather low on mana, but probably they still want to come in and try to push. Although ADTR, he just barely has enough for a Ravage, but that's not the position you want to be in. You just want to be able to spam all of your spells.
Yeah, and the Void is backing off now because Lich is going to stack the camps here. I think so.
Oh, actually, Chibix. Oh, never mind. He went rather aggressive on to catch a Kimba, but in the end turned around. But can this push actually work? There's already Frost Armor Miracle. He has the Chronosphere as well.
Look at bottom lane. Party is going on here now.
Yeah, they use the Chrono as well. They're gonna go for Ghost first. There's the Mystic Flare coming out. The Ravage though does connect onto 3 heroes, but no, 1 hero down already. FCFC can't get the counter with it.
I can't see what's happening because the servers are lagging too hard.
It's all fine for me at least, as FCFC is gonna get caught as well. Time Walk to get the initial slow. And that was a good engagement for sure for Scythe. Yes, the Lich goes down, but
the Krobulus kills the courier in the mid lane.
Wow, that must have been Miss Micro from Temper Assassin. He just TP'd to the bottom lane, but the courier went mid still.
Yep.
So they got 2 heroes. They lost Lich in return, but losing the courier, it's actually a pretty huge deal. It's almost like a tower goal.
It had a bottle in it. It had TA's bottle in it actually.
Oh man, a blunder to say the least. And now he has to actually maybe even back off all the way home. Just run it.
Yeah, because else he's gonna get ganked by the poor Visage, which hasn't even hit level 6 yet.
Wow.
Scarab Mage is almost level 7, he almost got his urn. Actually, X-Freedom is farming decently in this game for support.
Yeah, he's been actually a part of every single kill that Scythe have gotten as well. He's 1-1 and 3. And just having the Mystic Flare ready for when the fight happened in this bottom lane, it was a huge deal. Without the Mystic Flare, they might not have been able to get at least one of those kills, maybe even not either.
Yeah, he's been one of the favorite support players in the SEA scene for me because I love how he plays his heroes. He always goes for an efficient build, which is still gank heavy, so we will see a lot of action coming out of him, but if he knows that there is nothing to get, he will always farm steadily.
By the way, looks like Bristleback is going for a Vanguard at the moment, and
oh god, please no.
well, it's either that or it's gonna be built into a pipe with the Drink of Health. Unless he wants to go for like Battle Fury or Lincoln Sphere or something. Bloodstone, man. Bloodstone Bristleback.
Really? Bloodstone.
Can't be done. Can't be done.
Maybe he's going for a Rod of Aethys. Kappa.
Yeah.
We're
Well,
going to see a drums build out of the TA, which is nothing too spectacular. But do you think that TA should go for a BKB in this game?
I'm not too sure if it's entirely necessary. If they just have the Bristleback as well as the Faceless way to create enough havoc in the front lines.
They just pushed the mid tower with ultimate level 1. It doesn't deal too much damage. But the Death Prophet is going for drums here as well, I think, because she finished the Bracer up. Let's see what's in the career.
Actually,
It's... what? Nothing here. How poor is this Krobulus?
actually last hit wise, I mean, he's number 3. So, should have, or I would have thought he has more, especially with 2 towers going in their way and him getting the courier kill as well at some point.
Yeah.
Network wise, he is exactly the same as the Temper Assassin though. So
The thing is, Templar finished her drums if she wanted to, and she still has a bottle on the courier. I think that drains the net worth a bit.
But at the moment, the push is gonna happen from Invasion. They want to get the tower again, but Miracle, he's there with a Chronosphere. They have the Mystic there. Familiars are coming to help out, and there's no Ice Armor at the moment on the tower.
Yeah, Lich can't go forward, because if he goes forward, he will get chunked.
Go man, Poloson. Oh, he tanks a Crypt Swarm into the face. So much damage. The Wrath of Nature is there. There's the Ravage as well. Poloson. He's not tanky at all at the moment. Only level 8. The Chain Frost is there. But already 2 heroes down. Chibix though, he comes into Titan after all. He was left into no man's land. And Chibix, can he go for more? FCFC is there with Chibix. Oh man, he's getting telekinesed up. And down he goes, or one more Racket, that's all they need, and the silence was enough. But there's the Chronosphere finally from Miracle coming out. He bought back for this as well, but he's only gonna get the support and might even lose his life for it. Nope, time walks away. But the tower goes down, a 3 for 2, or actually 3 for 4 exchange plus a buyback on Festus Void.
And a tower.
That was a horrible fight for Scythe. I mean, the Bristleback, he ran in at the start, cut the Crypt Swarm in the face, was down to half HP, just like, oh crap, I have to run away.
What the hell was he doing? I don't even.
And now ADTR on the Titan as a mech, and I would have thought that Scythe, that Poloson is probably gonna build a mech as well, but not the case, and he's pretty damn poor on the Bristleback.
He's even poorer than the Crobolus. Which should have her drums by now on the courier, maybe?
Man, you say even poorer than the Crobolus, but Crobolus is number 1 in net worth.
Yeah, Crobolus is now going for an oils. What is the Bracer for?
I guess you just...
Value Bracer?
Casual Bracer, yeah man. Casual Bracer, Null Talisman, epic stuff.
Top lane, Ghost was picked up by Poloson and X-Freedom.
Well, you can't really tank up the Mystic Flare. Nature's Prophet definitely not the tankiest of heroes. He has a level 2 Necrobook, so getting some extra strength gain from that, but doesn't even have power threats finished.
Yeah, Chibix is going for the Regen Rune here, I think. And maybe they're going for some action in the jungle. Tidehunter went for mech first. He doesn't have dagger yet. He's farming it now. Bristleback finishes Vanguard. I don't. Actually, the Vanguard makes sense in this lineup for one reason. You can block the spirit damage. You can block the exorcism damage with Vanguard.
I still think just having a mech on their team could have been so much better because there's nobody else who can build a mech, at least not with a decent time frame.
I think Poloson is farming the Ancient Stack and then aiming for a Mechanzon.
Well, I guess it might be. At the moment, Familiars are scouting everything out though. And those Familiars, so damn annoying. Oh, if you leave the Familiars there though, it's just gonna go die, and yeah, they get some vision on it as well. Melt it, does absolutely nothing though.
It missed.
Oh man. A little bit unlucky, but the Ancients, they are quad stacked? Or is it penta stacked even?
I think it might be penta stacked.
Don't see that every day, okay. 2 big golems, 2 ancient thunderhides, and double dragon. What?
Dragon.
Is it
6 stack?
Quattro stacked? What? I don't know if I've seen the ancients being quattro stacked. Is quattro is 6, right?
Quattro is 4.
Oh, quattro's right man.
16 stacked or something like that.
Quattro is 4. Of course quattro is 4, what am I saying? But 6, wait. How can I not remember that? But oh, they get the Yules onto Chibix now. He's getting stunned up immediate as well. No reflection charge, silent stuff. He's gonna go down almost immediate. If they get just a few more right clicks, they get the Sprout. Reflection comes out. Meld is there as well. Where's the detection, guys? Yes, dust pop. Double dust even. Double the action. Double the revelation.
Double the hate.
And easy tier 2 on top of that. I mean, level 2 exorcism, 3 ends, familiars, necrobook as well. And they will get some of the ancients as well. Man, that was such a good initiation. And, oh, nice transition into Roche.
Oh, with the medallion it's gonna be easy.
Man, it's killing me at the moment. I can't remember for the life of me how is 6.
Wait, let me get it. I will Google it.
I'm gonna slap myself in the face. It's like, oh, did I not know that? Hex! Hexa stack.
Hexa stack.
I thought like hexagon.
Is Hexa 8?
Oh, is it the oh man! It's killing me, but Poloson, he's actually coming in great shield up. Now Chipix is there as well. Let's go for the melted, but there's the Ravage coming out. 2 heroes. Skyrush Mage blown up immediately. The Chain Frost actually bouncing around. FCFC might lose his life. Goes for the Soul Assumption onto Chipix, who wants to man fight with Getsikima. Wow. That hero just got blown up all of a sudden. Now, okay, he's with the one on the run. No escape though, which has slowed down too much. And now they might even get Getsikimba. So 3 for 1 so far. And I think they profit. There's no escape. Go for the TP out, man. Go at least try for it. Nope. He's going to just outrun them. TP. Miracle didn't chase, so no stuns.
No stuns.
That was
Miracle
really
got
good,
trapped by the Have you seen it? He got trapped here by the neutrals.
Oh lord, but ADTR might be in trouble. Chipix, he comes in, melted, level 4. He actually doesn't land it properly. Now Anchor Smash comes out, but probably won't matter in the end. Just he's boxed in, so easy kills, easy life, and in the end it was a 4 for 1 exchange. Plus they also got rid of the Aegis immediately.
And they're also getting the tier 1 tower bottom now.
And they got the tier 1 mid as well.
What a good trade. I think we should look at the net worth in like 2 minutes to see how this worked out for Scythe.
Oh, but Miracle might be in huge trouble on Ghost. He comes in. Does he have the Sprout? 4 seconds of golden Great Shield to get the slow and
get the
easy
double
kill.
damage.
At least something. Don't give it the double damage away, but the Exorcism is level 2 on Getsikimba. Necrobooks unfortunately were already used, so they will expire by the time, almost by the time they reach the tower.
Rubik is only 30 gold short for his dagger, which is going to be a big improvement. Now I'm having servo hiccups again.
And it's fine for me at least, thank god. But there's a mech finished on Bristleback now, but it won't help them all. Even the ice armor on the tower, it just completely melted still.
Dagger is up now for the Rubik. Visage is going for instant Aghanim. She doesn't even upgrade her boots, which would provide some mana support for the heroes if she went for arcane boots. What do you think should Scythe's reaction be now? After losing most of the outer towers and they can't really contest it when the Crobulus ultimate is up.
Well, I guess they can just try to go for some pickoffs of their own. I mean, BKB is being built on Chivix, so they can actually maybe even properly teamfight as well. They actually haven't had like a proper initiation in like Faceless Void going in, getting the chrono, apart from that one fight at the tier 1 bottom lane, which happened like 10 minutes ago, almost by now.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
So, let's see.
But I guess the graphs have updated for the majority of it. Invasion, they lost about 3k gold, or as far as the graphs are concerned, when Scythe they just took the team fight, took some towers. But they still have almost a 2000 gold lead. XP though, 7,500 in Scythe's favor.
Bristleback might aim for a BKB now, the Void could go for a BKB now, and then they will do a lot better on clashes. I think that the supports should aim for Ghost Scepters, because the supports are easily getting meshed down by the Crobulus Ghosts and
Oh, blinking Ravage onto Miracle! The silence need to come out immediately, and yes, they have it, but the backtrack! Not long enough. Level 4 silence.
Yeah, that's why I said he needs a BKB.
If you get jumped like that, even a BKB probably might not have done the job. But
yeah, and X-Freedom just TP'd out in time.
But they're gonna lose the tier 2 for sure for this. I mean, they can even go pressure the high ground to be honest. Void, he's down for 30 seconds, and with the Necro level 3 and the Exorcism, this tower is just gonna go down like immediately. Poloson, he comes in actually trying to do something. He's gonna get Kiilstofte as well. Oh, if they lose Poloson, it's gonna be a disaster. Gush stop, Telekinista as well. There's the Mystic Flare, though Getsikimba, he actually goes down. I can't believe they killed him so fast. Chivix, he comes in with his BKB. Does he have enough to chain for bouncing around, slowing it down everywhere? Goes going for the TP. Poloson out of mana, can't go for another Quill Spray. Okay though, he gets the blink out ADTR. He's gonna be a sacrificial lamb.
Poloson could have gone for int threats. Cool spray there, but he forgot about it.
Oh, but Kai getting chased by the familiars. Miracle comes in though now. So familiars have to back off, but all in all, the tower didn't take any damage at all because the creep wave didn't actually reach it in time properly.
Look where Rubik is standing. I don't know why he's standing there or what he's doing there, but
he's just blinking his way to the shop to buy a TP.
Oh god. This is wasting so much time.
Man, that fight was... I really did not believe that Scythe can take a fight like that without Faceless Void being there. But
well, the thing was that Getsikimba got blown up by Scarab Mage ultimate.
And that's what you get when you use Scepter to initiate and throw up somebody else. That was really unfortunate for them, of course. Really good for Scythe. And Chibix, although he has 3 deaths to his name on the Temper Assassin, he's still number 1 in net worth at the moment. So farming rather well. Miracle as well, number 3.
Chibix finished his BKB and used it in a fight. That's why they won, I think.
Just look at the graphs now. Gold graph, zeroed out, XP, 10k plus in Scythe's favor.
I think Invasion is in serious trouble now.
Yeah, they kind of needed to death ball by this point. At least, I mean, not even getting the tier 2 tower. That one fight loss.
Yep, and now I think that Invasion lost the Familiars a bit too often. Bristleback just comes ahead, Cool Sprays once, attack once, and then I think he's gotten like 600 gold out of it already, which is huge.
And just fluctuating the net worth with those familiar gold. And
look at Miracle.
what? Holy crap!
Oh god,
man.
he could be scouted by the Captain Bamboo? No. No, they saw
Something,
him.
yes, can actually get in range for it. Holy crap! That's some sneaky and really risky plays. But
Miracle, please.
Scythe, they're going for the tier 1 top. It's like, yeah, we know where everybody is. At least have a good idea about it. So easy tower.
I didn't even know what Miracle was doing there.
Farming up the enemy jungle like a boss.
Farming the enemy jungle when there are 5 heroes in it, just Miracle things.
I mean, getting close to his BKB at least.
Yeah,
It's another 500 gold.
I think he could just go for the ancient stack. Oh, it's not even stacked anymore. Oh god.
They cleared it up ages ago, I think. There's a Rod of Athos now in Getsikimba as well, though. Makes him a lot tankier than he was before.
A Rod of Aoi.
Rod of Athos. It's such a sick item. The low cooldown and the duration of it.
It's broken on some heroes, but it's just useless on
Oh,
others.
they
and
get the
Chibix
jump on the
is getting
Chibix. They get the
picked
BKB to be popped, so that's a win in itself at least already.
up. Yep. BKB spent, 70-second cooldown. Good luck.
Yeah, now they can just easily jump in, pop the Ravage. There's no other BKBs finished yet. Miracle might get his if it doesn't come back, but now Necrobook level 3 is there with the Exorcism as well. Only level 2, but they get the silence onto Polos and the slow as well. Chibix, he blinks in, he kills one Necrobook off immediately, but there's the Blink Ravage coming out. They want to get the Temper Assassin. Gush is there. Should be an easy kill, or is it to get the dust finally? A little bit too late, but in the end, the kill is there. He has buyback if necessary though.
Where is Miracle though? He just TP'd back with his BKB. Now it's action time.
Yeah,
Jump
he goes in
throw
aggressively,
the
he
spear.
gets 3 heroes as well. Activates his BKB, the Mystic Flare onto Getsikimba. Exorcism doesn't do him any good if he's dead, and now he's gonna go for more Chain Frost bouncing around as well. Goes the time lock's coming out. Miracle, can he get the kill?
He's
Actually,
having
he's dropping
interest,
low himself,
that's the
blinking.
problem.
Oh man, they lose him. There's no buyback anymore. He just purchased the BKB, so no gold. But the push has been stopped. 3 heroes are down for invasion as it is. Chibix, he had to buy back though.
Yep, and you know why Void was quite useless? He had int threats for the whole fight. It would have resulted in like 3 attacks more summed up, which would be 3 potential bashes, and it would have changed a lot in the fight. Because the Furion would have died, but I'm not really sure if a lot of people would have noticed this.
Yeah, it's those small things actually make a huge difference in the end, or at least can make potentially.
Mm-hmm.
But now with that fight, Scythe, I mean, even if they lost some heroes, had to buy back and whatnot, they got the kills in return. They defend their base, which is the most important of all, of course. And they're just getting closer to more BKBs. I mean, Polosan, if he wants to purchase his own, he can do so now. And
They might
that will
even
be
try
triple
to-
BKB.
They might even try to go for a tier 2 tower on their own this time. Because a lot of core items are up, and look how farmed this Kairos mage actually is. He has a gem, which is not even his, it
Yeah,
was
it's the
Wizard's
Wizard's
gem.
gem.
What?
Easy 900 gold.
And now look, another hero running through the jungle of the enemy. This time it's Polosan.
They don't care, man. Bristleback too tanky, 1.8k HP, has a mech. Actually,
12
still
armor.
hasn't purchased the BKB. Do you think he might be even saving for something else?
I could go for a halberd, but I don't see the reason in it.
SNY, man. Bristleback?
S and Y Bristleback is actually legit. It's almost as legit as the core brewmaster from last game or for yesterday.
Oh, he just now purchased the BKB anyway. Roshan is gonna be respawning in about 40 seconds time. A pretty long respawn all in all. About 20 seconds short of just being completely full respawn timer.
Is there going to be a Ganims on the Visage anytime soon? Let's check. Over a club in the courier.
1.4k short.
1.6k because he just want another dust. Poor fella.
Oh, you need the dust, man. You need it. Temper Assassin, if you can't kill him, he's just gonna do so much. Especially with the minus armor coming out from Vicious Nasal Goo.
Yeah,
but
Roshan is up now and they're just going for it. Now look how this poor Roshan is gonna suffer against all this minus armor.
It's just gonna go down so easy, and Invasion, they're in no position to defend. They might get Miracle though, or Miracle might be getting them instead. It's just...
I don't even know where he is half of the time because he's roaming the map.
They're coming in so aggressively, like anywhere. And Ketsikimba, he's gonna get caught. Miracle already activated his ultimate, gonna get silenced up. Oh man, can't actually take him down somehow. No, BKB activated Ketsikimba, time lock. There's the Chronos as well, only onto one hero, but they don't care. They're gonna get the kill. ADTR actually runs into it as well and time walk away. The Chamber Frost was used to slow onto 3 heroes. Chibix, he really wants to chase them down. The Chamber Frost actually not bouncing anymore, but ADTR, he's gonna get caught. Can he blink away? No, way too slow. Mystic Flare on top of his head. That...
What a horrible fight for Invasion. They didn't count on the Void being there, I think.
Miracle sneaky plays, man. He's a ninja. He's a ninja. He's going for a refresher or what? Straight out refresher.
No, maybe an Orchid. Orchid makes sense against Corvulus.
I guess.
And also Tidehunter, and also Rubik.
And Tidehunter, I guess if you don't target him, just silence him up to prevent the Ravage from coming out.
Yeah, the second silence is actually useful. Yeah, pretty useful, not only actually.
But this was just a disaster for Invasion, to be honest. Like literally Miracle, he caught them by surprise. Just
now look at Red Ghost. Just dishing damage on this tier 3 tower.
But Polosan is like, yeah, as long as the tower survives, I just get those Necro books, get lots of XP, lots of gold, and
real money.
Up to 3K.
He wants the real money.
Man, this is looking pretty bad for Invasion at the moment, I have to say. Just the 3 cores on Scythe, they are in number 1 in net worth, and Miracle, he's gonna go for more PKB. He gets 1 kill, gets Ghost, and going for the TP out. And what man mode plays? 1v5, no problem. Well, the Mystic Flare was used there as well, but still.
Miracle is such a baller.
Oh, Skydive Mage, he's for sure going for an Orchid at least. Oblivion Staff and another Sage's Mask.
Double Orchid coming out for Scythe?
It's possible. Miracle, he has 1.8k gold, hasn't purchased anything at the moment. So can still be the refresher.
Well, he's going to Secret Shop. I think this may be a refresher. Without... Yeah, it's gonna be a refresher.
Without an Aghanims, his mana pool actually might not even support it properly.
200, 200, plus 200... No, he doesn't have enough mana.
So... I mean, no magic wand either to just help out there. With Intreads cutting it close, kind of.
Yeah.
They don't even have any... Well... Skydive Mage, he needs to be next to the Faceless Void and pop his Arcane Boots.
We're forgetting the intelligence he gets through the refresher.
But that's so little, man.
It's still enough, I think.
Oh, we will see. It's still cutting it really close. I mean, he can't use Time Walk before or something.
Yeah,
just has to be full mana to
look
go
at Faceless Void inventory. It looks like, yeah, I'm starting 2 items, I don't know which one to finish yet.
Well, they don't really care at all, they can just pressure it. Invasion, their only chance at the moment would be like go for a base race, because Miracle, well, he doesn't have a TP, so would have to run all the way back. And Chibix doesn't have a TP either actually, so if Invasion were to be able to just push out top lane fast enough, but now Bristleback, he goes in, he wants the farm.
Give him money, please.
Looking at the graphs again, now the gold graph is also in Scythe's favor, quite heavily so. 10k actually, and XP, well, 22,000 or so.
Oh, bloody hell.
I think this game is more or less decided at the moment. I mean, Chibix even picks up a Desolator now finally on the Temper Assassin, and They might get a pincer, no. Chibix just creep skipping.
Yep, he wants to delay the push. Krobel is TPing out. Furion TPing out. Furion actually aiming for Hex and he could
Oh, but mid lane Miracle goes in onto FC Grave Chill or not. Doesn't matter, the Chronosphere comes out, the mech is there. But Miracle gets one kill, BKB activated and just runs away.
That's what he does all the time, and now he got this refresher recipe.
Man, it's nowhere near being a 4 protect 1 at the moment of Miracle.
No.
He's just like, I 1v5 guys, you 4 do what you want.
Miracle is like Space Creator.
Yeah. Oh man, this sick place to be honest. Just played really well the entire game, just started off with some pretty good farm.
His positioning is just out of this world. He's running around the map all the time. Still pending farm.
I mean, I want to say for Invasion, just expect the unexpected, but Miracle, he's just...
He's everywhere.
Well, at the moment, more familiars got farmed up, Chibix blinked in, just melted, easy familiar kills.
Yeah, the familiars are kinda poor.
There's so much farm on every Scythe hero at the moment, I mean. 4.7k gold on the Bristleback, 2.5k on Chibix, who just recently purchased a Desolator as well.
1.3k on the Void, who's just finishing his refresher orb in the chicken.
How does one compete?
Okay, 375. Let's make it 400. 400, 800 mana. He only has 767. He doesn't have enough.
Oh, Miracle,
mana
he went for another kill, man. Killed the Rubik this time around, but the Yules is there. No BKB anymore unless Refresh. Yep, Refresh comes out, another BKB. But no mana for the Chrono. He's a little bit short coming into it. Yes, that's exactly what he does. He pops the Chrono, didn't get Kimbo, man. Oh man, what the fuck? Miracle's like, dude, can't be, and now he's gonna die.
Oh god, what a pity.
I just love that he didn't even just try to run away straight away. He just typed, what the fuck?
Actually, for me, the Krobel was in the Chrono.
Yeah, I mean, he was just on the edge, or should have been, but... Maybe some server lags, but AC finished up on Bristleback. Sheepstick on the Ghosts, Nature Prophet. And Gechikimba has himself 3.4k gold. What do you think the Prophet's gonna go for?
BKB? She needs a BKB now.
But she's gonna get melted anyway with the physical damage, isn't she?
Or she may just go for Shiva's card.
Yeah, well, I think I like Shiva's a bit better, just tank yourself up.
If she would be complete nuts, she would go for Shadow Blade. Actually, I still think that Hex could be a good option now. Or a Halberd for the Death Prophet.
Well, to be honest, do you really think that whatever item she's gonna go for, is it gonna make a difference at this point in time with the core heroes that Scythe has and how farmed they are?
It's all depending on how the clashes go in this lineup. If Ketchikima gets his ultimate off in a clash and doesn't die immediately, they might just as well team wipe Scythe. Even at this point.
Well...
The thing is that the supports are so poor for Invasion. Look at their net worth.
I've seen worse, man.
Yeah, but like... How the fuck is X-Freedom so farmed?
I have no clue, man. He's only like 500 gold short of getting his Orchid finished. Just staying alive for most of it. Getting some kills, some assists. I mean, staying alive is the best income in Dota. There's finally Aghanim Scepter finished on Visage though.
Now Visage can earn real money.
Man, he can give away 3 familiar golds now. I mean, literally the familiars, they just die to random damage from kill sprays. It's like Tinker March to the machines. Just familiars, they're useless almost.
I think that Tinker March shouldn't affect the familiars, in my opinion.
It definitely did a couple months ago, unless they changed
no,
it.
it still does, but I still think it's not
broken.
valid.
Yeah.
Now look for the 5-man smoke. Krobelus went for a heart.
Well, just 3k HP is pretty tanky, I have to hand him that.
Yeah, but she still has only 9 armor.
And look at Miracle again, just going for some sneaky plays.
I think they're waiting for the Nature's Prophet to come out of the base.
Nature Prophet is never gonna leave his own base. That's not the style Nature Prophet is used for.
Not happening, sorry. And Poloson is split pushing bottom lane.
The Familiars came out now as well. They scouted Miracle, but yes, Poloson. He's so tanky as well. Has an AC, man. 20 armor, but the Hex comes out. The Gush as well. Do they actually have enough? I think they need the Exorcism for that, to be honest. He's just running away from them.
Poloson is just running. He doesn't give a shit.
I mean, do you think it would have been worth it to invest the Exorcism, or would it have just resulted in Bristleback buying back and Scythe completely coming and
I
wrecking
wouldn't
him?
have wasted the Exorcism on it, because it would have been mandatory for the next clash, and they just kept off the push now anyways.
Oh, there's an Orchid now finished on Skywrath. Blink Dagger is a Nature Prophet, but they
We'll
really
see.
need to get the... Actually, I think the Blink is pretty decent. Just get the jump Hex onto, well, whatever core hero. Most preferably the Face
Chivix
Void.
even has a Manta style up now.
Just so farmed. And they're gonna get Roche as well. Roche number 3, so cheese as well.
Minus 15 armor Roshan.
Easy. And that was without any single stack of sticky or vicious nasal goo.
Yep. Bottle laying underground.
Who needs a bottle when you can have cheese?
I would have given it to the Lich actually, or the Skyrath.
No space in the inventory, man.
Lich has space.
Okay, Lich, yes, I guess so. He's going for an Aghanims as well, it looks like.
Yay, going to see those infinite bounces.
Familiars are gonna die too fast. No infinite bounces, man.
Actually, I remember a scrim, it was against some German guys, like Blue Banana and stuff. I was playing Visage and I actually managed to get one of the Lich ultimates with Aghanims bouncing stuck between my familiars. I was mismicroing them, trying to help one of my mates, and you know what happened?
Yes, he
He
got chain
died because
frosted
of
in
the
the
Lich
face.
ultimate. He died.
Here, let me help you. Let me bring chain frost to you. Oh, gee, thank you.
The living chain frost bomb.
It would be pretty sick if you could use it on friendly units. So you have a Visage and a Lich, and you literally just carry it around and surprise people.
Actually, this would have been an interesting component if Lich Aghanims added something like heals allies and deals damage to enemies and bounces indefinitely. Come
Well, then it couldn't bounce indefinitely if it heals.
on.
as
Why
well.
not? It would be balanced. Come on.
Extremely balanced. Best balance.
No,
or
maybe
best
add something
change.
like,
Oh, Miracle is going in. Okay. Wow, that was like what? 2-3 right clicks?
Since he didn't even need a Chronosphere.
Well, he had the double damage as well for a couple of more seconds at that time.
You may add something like can only bounce off allied heroes once. This would make it balanced.
No, man.
Come on.
Or is it like, can it bounce to a single allied unit once, or is it like only one hero, period, or just once every hero?
Once every hero.
That's not balanced, man. Depends on the amount of heal, but oh, Miracle, he wanted to go in, Ghost. He uses the Sprout, the BKB is there, but the Chronosphere with Miracle. Well, now finally he can go in, you'll stop. BKB already off cooldown, but Mystic Flare, bye-bye, Ghost. He got the Necrobook off at least, but there's second Chronosphere coming out, Getchi Kimba. No Exorcism either, actually. It might be a good thing, because if he dies now, he can still buy back and come back with the Exorcism. That's exactly what it's gonna do as well. The Chain Frost actually bounces around Rubik. I think he stole it.
Yep.
XP down is on the run with Lich and Chibix now. He's gonna get slowed down, taken out as well.
Chivik still has BKB up.
But yeah, blink out even, man. But they lose Rax at the same time. Poloson just made sure of that, and now he's gonna go in as well. Exorcism is there. He's completely surrounded with BKB.
He's just TPing
out.
out. Bottom lane. Bottom Rex down as well.
I mean, it looked decent enough for invasion with the buybacks and just getting the kills or whatnot, but yeah, that's GG.
Yep. Game 1 concluded.
Well, I
Let's
guess
hope we're not waiting 40 minutes for the next game.
I sure as hell hope so, and at least it didn't end like super fast. But guys, we're gonna be heading into game number 2 now, so thanks a lot for just watching game number 1, sticking with us throughout the delays of the start. So I think game number 2 shouldn't be too far away. It's a best of 3 series as well, if you're wondering. It is the final of jDL Asia, season 2. But yes guys, see you in game 2.
Till then, goodbye.